The following clips were taken from a conversation about grief and the various things we grieve about, such as losing a loved one, losing your home, losing a job, failing a test, not getting in the college of your choice, etc. We continue the conversation as we talk about mental health, taking control of your mental health so that we can have healthy relationships and peace of mind. The first voice you will hear is that of our founder, Charlene McKnight, founder of Forgiven Hearts. And then you will hear from Janice Alford. She is a certified grief counselor. It is National Youth Violence Prevention Week. Thank you for tuning in. Or
Mm-hmm.
some type of grief, as you mentioned,
Yes.
as we grieve over different things
Mm-hmm.
that we didn't deal with because we thought we were fine. I didn't get that promotion, but I'm good. I didn't get that house, that I thought I was gonna
Mm-hmm.
get, but I'm good. I didn't get that ring, but I'm good.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't get all A's, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
good. And we think we are, and sometimes we may
Mm-hmm.
be, but in many
Yeah, but
cases we're not. It's hard for people to take control of the grief in the sense. Like, it's gonna happen, it's gonna go through its stages, but
right.
it's like when I hear people say all the time, this happened to you, but you choose what happens next. And sometimes
Mm-hmm.
it's
Right.
hard for people to make the choice to take control of what then happens next, because yes, that happened. Maybe you were powerless, maybe you had no control, maybe someone took the control away from you, but
Mm-hmm.
you are now in control of what you do next.
Right. That is so good. I mean, that's powerful because we are. That's a choice. We cannot change the past, but we have to make peace with the past.
Mm-hmm.
And in making peace with the past, we begin to move forward. Moving through life with our grief, learning how to formate what we do next, how to create a space for that void. What do we do with that void? How do we handle that void? And also not allowing that that place of not being in, not having a place of peace, not allowing that grief to blind us from our blessing. We just want to help facilitate your story, to help you along this journey, to make sure that the moves that you're making are healthy moves
Right.
that go with all of those things. Also, one thing that I do every night, journal. Oh my gosh. Get you a journal. TJ Maxx, they have them for $4.99. Beautiful journals with sayings on the front. Hardbound journals. Get you a journal. If you can't get one from TJ Maxx, just go to Walmart and get you a notebook, or the Dollar Tree and get a notebook and say, "This is my journal." Put a quote on the front of your journal. Write it yourself and say, "This is my journal." And just like you said, you were just saying it's a tip. Connect with others. Have a positive support group. Have those people in your life, um, and along your journey that you meet that really and truly care about your well being.
Mm-hmm.
Um, all of you, the whole you,
Mm-hmm.
and not a portion of you.
Mm.
So just but all of you, because people, sometimes tend to only care about a portion of who you are.
Mm.
And when you are in a low place, they walk away.
Mm.
So you want people to be able to connect with you and say, no matter if you're in a low place or a high place, I got you.
Right.
To do something physical, exercise, make sure you maintain whatever you want to maintain. Nobody is saying you have to be the smallest person in the world, but maintain whatever you need to maintain. But also, you need to be patient with yourself. So I can say that's a twofold point: being patient with yourself, but also others, being
Right.
patient with people. A lot of times, we may have, lost loved ones, and people in our circle may not understand where we are. And then there's some people who do understand where we are. And a lot of times, we kind of shy away from being in groups or being around those who may not understand where we are on that particular day.
Mm-hmm.
And that is a part of being patient with you.
Right.
Um, and also them respecting, or you are giving them a chance to respect you where you are in your journey. Because people, everybody doesn't understand grief.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody doesn't understand that 2 years or a year down the line, you may be at the roughest place in your life.
No, because we
Yeah.
have so much inside, we don't even realize we have it just built
Yeah.
up inside of us. Because sometimes it's just you feel like you don't want to be a burden to other people.
Right.
It's like when we say, "How are you doing?" Oh, I'm good. I can't complain. Nobody wants to hear it anyway. Well, I want to hear. I don't, I want to really hear how you're doing.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe we
I'm
can't
good.
get into it at that very moment.
Right.
Because maybe we're getting ready to start a meeting or whatever, but after that meeting, or hey, can we go for coffee, or can I give you a call? I want to hear, because it's because sometimes we feel like it's a burden, that people don't express themselves. So we want to be proactive. We want to start journaling today. We want to start getting adequate sleep today. We want to start exercising today, forming positive relationships with great people who will tell you the truth. We want
Yeah.
to do that today. We just need to do the best that we can to live the best life that we can live. But
Yes.
we want us to not neglect our mental health. We
Yeah.
don't neglect our physical health. We don't want you to neglect your spiritual health, whatever that looks like for you.
Yes.
We want you to be healthy, be whole, be at peace. So any
Yes.
final words, Janice Alford?
I mean, you really summed it up to be healthy, be whole, and be at peace. We want to make sure that you live some healthy lives, that you live your lives to the fullest. You're at a place of where you be, but there's a place where you are becoming. And that is
Mm,
so important to
that's
become.
good.
Become the best person that you can become.
Mm,
And for those of you, if you know anybody, so I want to give away 10 free journals. I want to give away
yes.
10 free journals. That's what I'm doing.
Awesome.
I'm giving away 10 free journals. So what I need for you to do for me is you can inbox me your information. I'm I'm, I'm giving away just giveaways because I need people need to be healthy and whole. It is so
Yes.
important, and that's what we do.
Thank you so much, Janice Alfred.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you,
You're
people. Thank
welcome.
you. Share
Hey,
this live. Share this
yes,
live. Before
yes.
we leave, I want to say tomorrow we're posting our peace pictures. So please send us
Woo.
the peace sign, and we will post them throughout the day because we want to foster peace and put an end to violence. Send us those pictures, we'll post them, and join us on Thursday with Chanela McKnight, our FGH
Woo.
board member, as we jump for peace. So as you can
Yes.
see, our theme for the week is all about peace, all about peace. And that is how we can be upstanders, and that is how we can put an end to violence. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you, Janice Alfred. I hope you have a
Thank you.
great evening.
Okay, yeah. Bye. Thank you.
Bye, you all.